What is going on, everybody? My name is ChadderManHD and welcome back to another video. Now today, guys, what I've got for you this time is all working BO6 zombie glitches on all maps. Now the first one I'm going to show you guys is the God mode, and what you need to do for this is you need to make sure you got a keyboard, because that's going to help you achieve this glitch. Then go to settings, go to keyboard and mouse, go to keybinds, go to combat advanced keybinds. Under equipment, you just want to change your gobblegum slot 1 to a number, so you can have any number you guys want as long as that keybind setup is direct to a key. So as long as you got it directed to a key, you are sorted. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure that you got idle eyes on as one of your perks, and you want to put it in the same slot as your number that you did. Go to a gobblegum machine and make sure that you pick up the idle eyes. From there, then you just want to activate it. And what's going to happen is you're going to see a timer. Now, once that timer or that meter bar of that gobblegum goes all the way down to pretty much nothing, you then want to spam the keybind, which in our case was number 4. Now, once you spam that a load of times and constantly, eventually you should get it, and then you'll be placed into no target god mode. Just keep in mind that in no target god mode, the zombies will spawn in random locations. And also just make sure that you kill them, that way then your game does not glitch out or you get kicked for inactivity, just to keep that in mind. Apart from that, this glitch is pretty awesome, and as long as you've got a keyboard, like I said, you can get it done straight away and you are good to go. Now moving over to the next glitch in this video. This one is the free weapons glitch. This allows you guys to hold free weapons. It's pretty cool. You need to make sure that you got yourself 2 weapons to begin with. You can't have the starting pistol. You got to make sure that it's 2 separate weapons. Come to a ladder, and as you come to a ladder, you will just want to hold the melee button. That's gonna like bring out your knife. But once you get to the top, you're going to notice that in the bottom corner there's going to be like a fist symbol. That's when you know you've done it correctly, and then you can then purchase that pistol or any other weapon as your 3rd weapon. As you can see here, it's pretty cool. Pack up with your guns as well. Now the 3rd glitch in this video is the flying boat. It is pretty simple to do. Make sure you get stamina up, because that will help you with any fall damage. Go to what's known as a vehicle vendor. It's going to cost you $500. The boat's going to spawn in there. All you need to do is jump on it. You want to ride it to any random location of your choice. It doesn't really matter. And then once you found a position where you guys want to fly, you then want to come off the driving position, go straight into the middle part of the boat, aim up, and then you want to bring out your knife, and all you want to do is spin in a circle while knifing the sky. Now, once you do this a good couple of times, what should happen is you will be placed in the air. Just keep in mind that there is death barriers in most places when you go this high, so just be careful. Now, you can just jump straight in the map from here, like I done, or you can wait for the boat to kind of go down and then jump in the map. Just keep in mind that certain areas that you land, you will be placed in certain barriers that you can't get out of, so use anywhere but here. Now the 4th glitch in this video is the under the map. This is pretty cool. You can go to many locations underneath the map. It's totally up to you. You want to get the perk, which is known as the Melee Mercato. Once you've got that perk, you then want to call in a vehicle vendor. It's going to cost you $500, also known as the boat. You then want to go underneath the boat. Make sure you're right in the middle, and all you want to do is use your perk, and you want to punch that into basically onto the map, so onto the surface here. From here then you just want to move it out the way so you don't put it back into the water. Destroy it so it's completely destroyed, and then once it's destroyed, then you can then use your perk in order to punch it all the way to the lift. Now just keep in mind that if you punch it from where the motor is, it's going to be a lot easier. If you punch it from the front part, it's going to be a lot trickier, so you might need 2 people in order to knock this into place if you guys are struggling. Just keep in mind that also when you put it in this lift, make sure you put it front facing first. It's not going to work with the motor going front facing, it won't go in. From here then just jump into the lift, you and your teammate, because you're going to need to do this with a teammate, because you're going to need one teammate to stand on the outside. Now once you're in here and you're ready to go, sit or prone in this corner, activate the elevator, and the boat should then turn or topple over. That's going to push you underneath the lift. You should be placed in this position. The lift should have gone upwards, and all you want to do is make sure you go against the door or window right here, and just basically keep jumping until your friend is nearby. Now once he's ready to activate that button, just keep jumping, and eventually what will happen is you'll get breached into the floor for a split second, crouch, and then you should drop down and you'll be placed underneath the map. From here you can go to many locations. You can also get the ammo box just by jumping. Now moving over to the next glitch in this video, which is number 5. This is the basically a limited XP pileup. You can do this literally anywhere. It's involving the boat. It's the same method as I showed in the last clip just then with the actual underneath the map. So you get in the perk Malcartum, and all you're doing is calling a vehicle, as you can see, and then once you land and jump on the vehicle, you then want to drive this one over to the actual Pack-a-Punch where it is. Make sure that you don't call up the platform. Do this only when you haven't called up the platform, and then just destroy that vehicle vendor. Now once you destroy them, you then want to get someone or yourself to activate the Pack-a-Punch. That's going to then bring up that platform, and then hopefully these boats should stay still. You can then basically move them to both sides of where the Pack-a-Punch is. That will block the zombies from both sides, and then you can stand inside the middle. Just keep in mind that the parasites, flying parasites, they will still attack you no matter what you do. But apart from that, all zombies and bosses will pile up. On the high rounds, I would recommend you guys making sure that the boats are pretty like on an angle, so they're a little bit more higher. That way then when multiple bosses come in, they don't actually make their way to you. Now moving over to the 6th glitch in this video, this is the save and exit glitch. Normally when you go into a game, as long as you're not taking any damage, you can basically save and exit, and this only works in a solo game. Once you start taking damage, as you can see here, you can't actually save and exit. It will just basically say your message that you need full health in order to save and exit the game. Now the good thing about this is if you, for example, go down by the zombies, as you can see here, and you lose your quick revive, and then you get back up, and then suddenly you go down again by the zombies, and you're like, no, the game has ended. No, don't you worry. As soon as you go down the second time and the game's about to end, just quickly press the start button. That pauses the game. You won't be able to save and exit from that point, so all you need to do is click on your PlayStation button, go over to remote play, and then once you're on remote play, just press your PS button, go over to Call of Duty, click on your Call of Duty game and load that up. Now you will get an error message on screen. Just avoid the first error message, wait for the game to fully load, and then once it's fully loaded, then you can press OK. From there, all you want to do is scroll onto select mission. You then want to go down to save file. You're going to have a notice come up saying that your game ended unexpectedly. Do you want to continue? Press continue, and then load up that game. Now once you've gone back into Liberty Falls, you will spawn in on the previous round, not the round that you died on. It will always be the previous round before that. So whatever you Pack-a-Punched or anything on the round that you actually died on, you'll lose all that. You'd only get back what you got before. Apart from that, has been your boy ChadderManHD. Hope you guys get to try all these glitches, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye.